It's something more than 2/3 of older adults will need, but fewer than half are actually planning for.
We're talking about long-term care services such as a nursing home, assisted living, or at-home care. It's not something any of us like to think about, but a new poll is revealing some very concerning numbers when it comes to this issue. Dr. Frank McGeorge is here with a closer look.
Far too many adults are short-sighted when it comes to long-term care. In fact, a new poll led by the University of Michigan finds 45% of adults over 50 think the need for long-term care is too far off to think about, and more than half think it's unlikely that they'll need such care.
What we know is older adults, about 2/3 of them require some services, some long-term care services, whether it is in the home, in a nursing home, or in assisted living. But fewer than half of them really reported that they had taken any steps to plan for long-term care services.
Beyond a lack of planning, Dr. Anna Montoya found several misconceptions about who would pay for long-term care if it was needed.
Nearly 2/3 of adults 50 and older thought that Medicare was going to pay for their stay if they needed to move into a nursing home permanently, which is really not the case. And some of them also may think that caregivers are covered somehow under Medicare services, which is also not true.
Medicaid currently pays for about 2/3 of all long-term nursing home care, but only for those with low incomes.
Long-term care can become very expensive very quickly. So it is important that you plan ahead with your finances, what kinds of savings you have, how much of your retirement plan maybe you want to adjust, or if you even want to purchase long-term care insurance to cover for these needs that will come in the near future.
The poll also found fewer than a quarter of those over 50 had designated someone who could be their future caregiver or signed a legal form saying who could make health decisions for them if they can't make their own. Working in the ER, I can tell you, taking that step is going to make things much easier for your family if something does happen, and much more likely that your wishes will be followed.